All right. Hi, everyone. So, welcome to today's webinar. I'm joined by me with Middlesex University Dubai. I'm with Mercy. Mercy, if you can just turn on your camera for everybody to see you. Okay, great. So, my name is Kayula, and I'm from Sabo International. And today we have Mercy from Middlesex Dubai. She's going to tell us all about the university, what it has to offer, and if you've got any questions, we're going to ask them at the end of the session. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to type in your questions. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about Sabo International, what we offer and what we do. So Sabo International is located in we're located in different regions. So we've got offices in South Africa, in Uganda, in Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Zambia, as well as Mauritius. Our services include university and program research, so we help students find the right programs that they're looking for at the right universities, and then we help with application process. So through us, we're able to help you apply to universities of your choice that we are partnered with, and then we'll also help you with your student visa application. So this is your visa after you've gotten your acceptance offer. So we help you with the visa process. And then we also help with accommodation. So for those students who are going far away abroad, you need accommodation. So we help arrange accommodation for you with the universities. And then we also do help with pre-departure activities. And then, as you can see, we are partnered with so many universities around the world with over 500 partner institutions. So, if you've got any questions for me, please just feel free to text in the chat box. For now, I'm going to give it to Mercy to tell us about Middlesex Dubai.
I am going to be speaking about Middlesex University Dubai. Please stop me anytime in case of network or technical issues and you can't hear me. So, Middlesex University Dubai is a UK university. It is based in Hendon, which is about an hour away from London. We've got a five-star rating in Dubai as of last year from KHDA, which is the accreditation that we've gotten from here in Dubai. So we've got over 6,300 students, with them coming from over 120 plus nationalities. We have over 20 years of experience in education here in Dubai alone, and obviously a lot more in the UK. We have three international campuses. There's one here in Dubai. Actually, we've got two. So one is at Dubai Knowledge Park, and then there's another one in Academic City. And then we've got another two in other cities, such London, which is the headquarters, as well as in Mauritius. And then we've also got over 100 plus hands-on faculty members that lecture here. Most of our lecturers are from around the world, just like the students are. And we've got a record of over 274,000 graduates worldwide. Okay. Next slide. Why should you study in Dubai? So first things first, we have affordable living and education costs. Affordable living meaning that because we are partnered with state-of-the-art accommodations here in Dubai, you have a discounted fee when you're joining here. Education cost is also very affordable. We also have scholarships, which I'll talk about a bit later on. We have strong post-study work prospects because we are partnered with really big names in the industries. We also have a good growing job market, large expat community, global education hub, brilliant networking opportunities, modern state-of-the-art learning facilities, and obviously we all know that Dubai is known to be a city for its safety and cosmopolitan atmosphere. Okay, next slide. I'm going to move on to our program. So we've got three different levels that you can study with us here. First is the International Foundation Program, which is a 36-week program for students who have just finished high school and they don't want to do the complete 13 years, which means that A levels, you want to skip that. Maybe you've gone all the way to O levels, year 12, year 11, depending on the curriculum. You can jump into Middlesex, into the foundation program before doing the bachelor program or undergraduate program. So the foundation is basically a pre-university program that we host here for students to be able to qualify for university itself. We have six pathways in the foundation program. You can choose either business, psychology, arts and media, law and politics, media and film, or computer science, technology, engineering. For our the prices for that is 49,074 dirhams, which is approximately 13,400 USD. This is without any scholarships or grants. For the foundation program, we offer up to 35% scholarship for students who qualify. Then for our undergraduate programs, we've got a bachelor's degree in the same, so business, psychology, health and education, computer engineering, informatics, arts and design, law and politics, media, sports science. For this, all programs in undergraduate are 62,982 dirhams, which is about $17,200 dollars without the scholarships and grants. One thing that I can make mention of is we understand some students who will qualify for undergraduates may not know exactly what they want to study. So you might start with marketing and then maybe you want to change into accounting and finance. That we allow. So we allow for students to go through the first 6 weeks of university, check the program out if you're unsure about two or more. And then once you've tested it and you've heard what the introduction is going to be about and what the program is going to be about, then you can change in 6 weeks if you don't like it. Or even in psychology, maybe you start with psychology with criminology, but then you decide you want to change it to psychology with human resource. We allow that in the first 6 weeks of your program, but we don't really we go through approval basis for students who may want to change from maybe health and education to maybe computer science. You understand? That's on a approval basis. Moving on to our master's program, we have a master's program in business, in law, accounting and finance, health and education, psychology, computing, engineering, informatics, and sports science. All the master's programs have their own prices. So if you'd like for to find out more about how much each costs, you can go to the website or you can get in touch with Sable. They'll probably be able to tell you. All our master's program are 30% for scholarships, and we have different grants that we also offer students. Next, we have a little bit about our Center for Academic Success. So, knowing that you guys are from Africa specifically, or maybe somewhere else in the world, students do find it a bit challenging to move from whatever curriculum you studied, especially if you've not done the British curriculum, and to go into a UK university. So, to bridge that gap, we've gotten a department that helps students with their academics. So, this is the Center for Academic Success. They've got the academic enrichment program, which is basically a program that allows them to go through tutorings if they want to go through one-on-one sessions after classes with a a therapist or psychologist in case you do need that kind of service. So another thing that they always do is the workshops. Over the years that you'll be in Middlesex, you'll see that you'll be attending a lot of workshops. These could be delivered in classrooms, and they could be over generic topics, or they could be based on whatever program that you're studying. They're often delivered alongside the module leaders, so your teachers are also very involved. They'll have to give you the down the downsides of everything that you're going to be doing in the first week. So they also share this with the academic success department, which is going to then later on help you in covering topics and doing your different exams, doing the different tests, as well as doing different assignments. Drop-in sessions also happen. Like I said, you can have one-on-one sessions with a lecturer or someone from the academic success department who will be able to assist you outside of the classroom. So you'll only be in a classroom with up to 30 people, but sometimes you're maybe shy to ask questions during the class, or you may not be able to, articulate what it is that you want, like, clarity on. So this department is where you'll be going to. In case you're not sure about the referencing as well, in case you don't know about the paraphrasing, we also have this department that helps. Like I said, they help with assignments. So if you want a grade before your actual grade, you can also submit it to them and they'll check it for you and assist you further. Okay. They also help students who are underage. So if you're below 18, we know that the legal age here in Dubai is 18. So we have advisors and counselors that help students who are under 18 cope with the university life. They'll never leave you. They'll always check up on you and assist you academically as well as in life as well. They give support to also learning disability students who maybe you have dyslexia or you have any type of disability that may limit you academically. We have a department that is curated just for students like this. They advise on sheltered exam arrangements. Maybe you want to do an exam outside of the classroom. They assist with that as well as one-on-one appointments with learning disability experts. There's also emotional and mental well-being of students that we also look after. There's confidential arrangements that take place with trained specialists and psychologists. Each session goes between 45 and 60 minutes, and this is all part of the tuition fee that you're paying. So it is not an extra fee that you have to pay for. You might be going through something, maybe you miss home, you become homesick. This department is where you go for just assistance in coping with life here in Dubai if you need it. Okay, next we've got the careers in employability services. One thing that I hear a lot is how do you get jobs there? How is the job market over there? Is it competitive? I want to let you know that we have aims to make every single person that comes to Middlesex employable, 100% employable. That means that we curate internships and employment opportunities for you. We also have a career portal, the university, exclusive to our students from our partners. We also have CV reviewing sessions that you can have drop-in sessions with people in the careers employability service department who will help you with writing the CVs. And if you don't have work experience, there is a CV for just education. So they'll help you write this. There's employability skills workshops. We have career counseling if you're not sure of what you want to do when you graduate. Maybe you're into business management, but you don't know where exactly you want to fall into. If it's the financial world, if it is the corporate, or what organizations to go into, they help you with that. We also have career days or career fairs where all our partners come to the university here. They usually do mock interviews. They take a lot of students from here. If you have a good CV, obviously you'll have to use them. And if you've got education that is exceeding, what it is that they're looking for, they'll take you on for internships. As a student, you can work up to 20 hours a week, which means it's 4 hours every day if your timetable allows you. We also have guest speaker sessions, networking sessions, and we have grad stock. This is for third year finalists. Usually, when you're about to graduate, you don't know what you're going into and all that. So, this grad stock is the one that will help you be able to make decisions on whether you're going to stay in Dubai, whether you're going to move back to your home country. If you want to stay in Dubai, then you'll meet partners of the universities to be able to find a place in the job industry as well. So I've been speaking about industry partners. Industry partners, these are some of them. There's Emirates MBD, those who are in accounting and finance, banking. Emirates MBD, that's a bank here. We've got Adecco, we've got Dell for IT students, Emirates Flight Catering. We've got Atlantis, Michael Page, Deloitte. The big five is they're also our partners: DHL, Zamac, Emar, L'Oreal. It covers every single department from business to IT to film to psychology. We have partners in every single field that we provide education in. So apart from education, we also understand that there needs to be a balance, education and also a bit of university life. So that's why we've got our social and sports clubs. Social clubs, you can sign up to over up to 12 social clubs and sports clubs as long as you're maintaining your grades. We've got arts club, culinary club, club impact, music club, dance club, events club, book club, tourism club, film club, a lot of clubs basically. Sports teams, we've got football, basketball, baseball, volleyball, rugby for only male, but athletics, badminton, table tennis, cricket, netball. Like I said, you can sign up to as many as you'd like if your schedule allows it, and as well as if your grades allow it. They provide some of these on campus. Some of them they do have different facilities that they go to. Transportation is absolutely free. So the next slides are just a bit of the pictures from our social clubs. Like these, they usually have some awards shows that they go to. Sometimes they go to different pop-up clubs as well in Dubai. And those are just some of the faces from our social clubs. Sports teams is next. We have won very many awards. You can win awards here individually as well as a team. It's a good place to grow, especially if you've started your journey in sports or athletics. You would be able to enhance it when you come here to Middlesex. We also have international trips. There's a Georgia, Malaysia. Once you get into the master's program, you can go all the way to Paris or Milan. It depends on when the availabilities are on, but we'll send you an email and you can sign up for any of these. These are not, you'll have to pay just a small fee for the international trips, but everything else till this bit is free. So let's go back to your student visa and how to get you here. Student visa is 8,055 dirhams, which is about 2,200 dirhams. The breakdown is there's a visa processing fee, which includes your Emirates ID, which is 3,562 dirhams. We also provide medical insurance. It's a package. Medical insurance is 1,992, and the visa deposit is 2,500. This is it's going to be refundable back to you upon your cancellation of the visa. So when you finish your university here, you can cancel the student visa and get the deposit back of 2,500 dirhams. We also have a department that that helps with the visa process. It's a very short process. You'll just need to submit your documents. You'll also need to submit your passport copy, and that's all. We'll do the rest for you, and I'll explain it later. Student accommodation, this is the accommodation that we're partnered with. It's called the Marriott. It is 35 minutes away from the campus, the Knowledge Park campus, and it is 5 minutes away from the International Academic City campus. Depending on the campus that you'll be assigned to, this is the accommodation that all of our students use. They have different room types. There's a swimming pool, there's a pool table, there's an arcade, there's a PlayStation area, there's a theater and an amphitheater, there's a boxing ring, there's a gym. So these are all inclusive in your rent when you're paying into the Marriott. Let's look at the rents and the different pricing. The next slide. So room size, they've got 3 rooms. It's either a studio or a single or a double room. And it depends on how long you stay. Obviously, the longer your contract there, the less you'll pay. So for a studio room, it's 4,200 dirhams per month. For a single room, it's 3,950 per month. For a double room, it's 2,650 dirhams per month. The studio room is a bigger room. By yourself, it's single. It's basically the single upgraded version. It's got a bigger fridge and it's got a bigger it's got a television as well and a bigger room space, bigger bed as well. That's why it's the most expensive. Then there's the single room, which is just as well, just you yourself and a fridge. It's a mini fridge. There's also your own bathroom, your own storage space. Then there's a double room which you share with one other person, which is the 2,650 per person. Okay, let's go to scholarship and grants. For the International Foundation, I mentioned this earlier, 35%. Undergraduate is 30 and postgraduate is 30%. This is for students who meet our eligibility criteria. So you'll just need to submit the documents and get the grades that we've requested for. If you do, then you automatically qualify for the scholarship. So you don't have to apply for the scholarship in a different way. You just need to submit the different documents that are requested from you from the start of the application. Sable International will probably help you with that. How do you apply? Next stage. Like I said, Sable International is probably a good place to start. If you want to apply, usually you just create a profile with us at the university website, and then you place in the documents. So we'll need your passport copy, your high school certificate, or your bachelor's degree, depending on your level of education. We also need English. English, if you've got IGCSEs, you need to get a C or above. If you have any other curriculum, you'll need to do an IELTS examination or TOEFL or PTE. Other documents are such as personal statements, which is 200 words of why you want to study here, why the program you've chosen. Then you need to submit a letter of recommendation. One is enough for those who have just finished high school, but if you're going into a postgraduate degree, you'll need to submit two. One from your high school certificate, one from your high school professors, and another from your employer. And then another one is for UAE residents. If you have family here who are residents and you don't need a student visa, you'll need to submit your UAE residency, your visa, and Emirates ID. And for those going into postgraduate, you need to submit a CV as well. English requirements, it's a bit detailed. Just long story short, for undergraduate programs, you need a 3.0 for English test internally. If you don't want to do IELTS or TOEFL or PTE, we have a test here internally that you can do. We need you to get a 3 in it for you to be able to get into the program, or you need to get TOEFL with 72 or IELTS with a 6.5 for undergraduate and a 5.5 for foundation. Okay. Next is the academic scholarship and academic excellence scholarship. Those students who work really, really hard, who have gotten really, really good grades, we award them with the excellence scholarships. I will just look at the A level and IGCSEs. So for A levels, you need to get 304 points to get 15%. Then anything from 104, and anything from 112 is 20%. From 120 plus is 30%. From 128 plus is 40%. And then from 130 plus is 50%. We do the tariffs. We'll count the tariff points, and your counselor will be able to put in what it is that you're eligible for. For IGCSEs, we give also up to 50%. To get 50%, you'll have to get 35 or more points. The base for it, in case you do not make these requirements, don't worry, don't say we're not discouraging you from applying, because we still have a country grant, which is the one that we spoke about earlier, 30% for undergraduate and postgraduate, and the 35%. So even if you don't make the 40% mark here in excellence scholarship, you can still get the country grant, so you're safe. Okay, so what next? You'll receive a conditional offer after your application is placed. You submit your documents. If you don't have it at the time of your offer, at the time of making your application, don't worry. You can obviously make the application and then submit the documents later. You can send them to Sable International. They're always in touch with us. So they'll be able to send us the documents or then place the application for you as well. Once you've registered, you can go into one of the induction days, and we'll be able to give you basically a detail of what to expect for when you come into the university. That's all from me. I know I spoke a bit fast. It was because of the time that I took to set up. But if you have any questions from anything I've said or not said, please go ahead and mention them now. I'll be happy to answer.
And then, like I mentioned earlier, these are the phone numbers from our regions. So there's Zambia, there's Uganda, Mauritius, Nigeria, South Africa office, as well as Zimbabwe, in case you'd want to contact us. So that's the numbers on the screen. Yes, no, thank you so much, Mercy. Thank you, everybody else, for joining us today. And if you've got any more questions, please feel free to contact the number on the screen, and we'll be able to help you from there. But
Yeah.
thanks, everyone.
Thank
All
you,
right.
guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Lubeida. Have a good one, everybody. Bye
All right.
bye.
Thanks. Bye.